Yes, guys, our final topic is... So, Woody Allen a few days ago said that he was going to retire from showbiz, basically, right? But now there's an article from Variety that says that Woody Allen walks back claims of retiring, says he has no intention of retiring.
So who said he did?
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Yeah.
So it says on Variety, update. After Woody Allen said he intended to not make more movies and dedicate more time to writing, a representative for the director released the following statement. Woody Allen never said he was retiring, nor did he say he was writing another novel. He said he was thinking about not making films, as making films that go straight or very quickly to streaming platforms is not so enjoyable for him, as he is a great lover of the cinema experience, as we all are. Currently, he has no intention of retiring and is very excited to be in Paris shooting his new movie, which will be the 50th. While in Europe to work on his 50th film, Woody Allen told Spanish newspaper La Vanguardia that he intended to retire from making movies and to dedicate more time to writing during his twilight years. What is now set to be his final film is set in Paris and will be shot entirely in French in a couple of weeks. Allen described his upcoming film to be similar to Match Point in that it would be exciting, dramatic, and very sinister. Allen recently wrote his 5th collection of humor pieces, Zero Gravity, which will be published September 27th in Spain. In the US, it was published by Arcade and distributed by Simon & Schuster. I don't think we need to read anymore here.
No.
You want to go first on this?
No.
Okay.
This is your topic of choice.
Well, we were meaning to speak on this a couple of days ago, weren't we? When we heard that Woody Allen was retiring, right? Because basically we would have said good riddance to bad rubbish, you know what I mean? But to hear this now kind of feels like a
publicity
stunt. That's exactly the words I was looking for. It feels like a publicity stunt because
does.
He isn't really relevant in Hollywood anymore, you know?
Nope.
You know, but personally, I've never, even before the duttiness that this guy's done, I was never really a fan of his because his movies don't appeal to me.
No.
You know,
they never did.
They never did.
No.
But I get that, you know, he was a Hollywood stalwart and, you know, to other people and whatnot. But as most of you should know, the reason why this guy is an absolute filthmonger, scumbag.
Scumbaggery is what he's been up to.
Yeah, he's probably king of the scumbaggery, is because of the issue with his wife. She's been his wife for a long time now, actually.
Yeah.
Who was his adopted daughter. Let that sink in. Now, when I say adoptive daughter, he didn't actually. It's funny because I read the backstory to this.
Okay.
So what happened was his former wife Mia Farrow and her husband at the time, I forget his name, they adopted this girl. She's originally from South Korea.
Right.
They adopted her because she was from the streets when she was about. They did like skeleton analysis when she was about 5 or 6 or 7 maximum.
Okay, so they didn't know her age.
They didn't know her exact age, but they said between 5 and 7.
Right.
That was in 78. In 79, she divorced the husband and got with Allen.
Right.
So she had to be maximum 8 at that point, that girl. Now, in that same article that I read about the backstory, she tried to justify them being together by saying that...
Who tried to justify?
The wife.
Oh, right.
That even though he was the husband of Mia Farrow, they barely spoke. Her and... So they weren't like a father-daughter relationship. Who are you trying to fucking fool? Like...
But even if not...
If regardless,
just knowing you as a child,
you are in the house as a father figure, regardless of whether you speak to her or not. And that goes back to, because obviously he married her of age, right? But that tells me straight away that he was looking at her from then.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a grooming thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why Woody Allen's a scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
And plenty of people, especially in Hollywood, think so.
Mm-hmm.
He's an absolute filthmonger. Worst of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You groomed a kid, then married.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
It's terrible.
What do you think about it?
Boy. Well, for me, let's say I lived in this house. Just say I lived here with you. And, you know, there was a young girl that lived here that age. Whether I see her once a week, once a year, once every 6 months. As an adult, how can I not go back to her how does that not infiltrate my mind? You're a child. And I've always seen you as a child. You know what I mean? So because you're 20 and I'm even older, you're still a child.
But you see,
It's still disgusting.
But you see, you would be excused for that because you are not the father figure.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but I'm saying.
But even that would be a bit
your
weird.
normal person.
Yes, even
would
that would
say,
be weird.
Wait a minute, no.
But he's the father figure.
Yeah, he's the father.
And they're trying to say, oh, we barely spoke. And I barely spoke to my dad.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What
Like,
does it mean? I barely spoke to my aunt.
Does that mean she stops being your aunt?
Yeah.
Or my dad stops being my dad because I
Yeah.
barely spoke to him?
Because
No.
we got family that you would call your aunt.
Yeah.
They're not auntie,
Yeah.
but they've known you since you was knee high. So you call them auntie, uncle. So what? Because there's no blood, what does that mean?
Right.
What does that mean? I can run off with my auntie.
Honestly. Honestly.
They saw me once a year for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's still
Scumbaggery. Scumbaggery.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's absolute. So when I heard this man retired, I was just like, me and him together, and Damien for that matter, we were just like, good riddance.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
But yeah, he's come back.
But he's not retiring.
Like
so-
a cockroach.
Yeah. All herpes.
That's right. It's his yearly. I think it comes back a couple times a year, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So are you in agreement with me?
I just don't know how these people have such privilege. You know, they have such a privilege by being in films, getting opportunities, doing these things, and you know, people know they're doing it, but
And they still get away.
and they turn a blind eye.
And the guy's
it's
still
still-
got a friggin' career.
It's still fine. It's still fine.
Another one is Roman Polanski.
Yeah, he's had a lovely career. Both of them.
It just boggles the mind, man. It boggles the mind. And this is why a lot of people feel like Hollywood has a sickness for this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it has a sickness for sick individuals.
Yeah.
And it just allows. And the thing is, people see these things. If I catch wind of anything, I'm the first to be like, what are you doing? What? I'm making a bag of noise.
Yeah,
but
of course.
people just like, oh no, like I don't want to ruin my shop. I'm okay, so let me just keep quiet. No, that's, you know, it's just like when someone gets shot in the neighborhood and nobody wants to talk.
Right.
'Cause
Because they all
everyone-
say they're grassing.
Yeah, or, you know, scared of the repercussions.
Right.
But,
But then when it's your own people,
then you want everyone to talk.
Right.
Please, someone come forward.
Right.
But you know you wouldn't have if it wasn't yours.
Right.
And that's the problem. That's the
Yeah,
problem. Just
yeah.
it's colluding.
Exactly.
You're part of the problem. You are the problem. If you say nothing, you're as much involved as anybody else. And these are the things that just sicken me.
Yeah.
You know. So for him, what's he still? How old is he? What is he still doing alive?
Probably 80. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's always these scumbags that live a
You know
long
why?
time.
Because the good die young and the wicked live forever. That's always been the
A
good
lot
die
of
young
times, yeah.
and the wicked live
A
forever.
lot of the times that's true.
Trust
That
me.
is true, man. But listen, what do you guys think about this idiot shooting his mouth off about retiring and then saying, no, I'm not retiring?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. Little
Publicity's
scumbag.
done or not?
Yeah. Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think. And if you want us to reply to your comment or any suggestions you might have, leave a super thanks and we'll dedicate a video to you.
Yes. Any questions? We're going to do a whole session on questions. Let's go.
Yeah, man. So listen, that's the end of...
The show. The show is over. I did it quick.
Yeah.
The show is over.
The show is over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Sorry.
But anyway, guys, look, you can check us, all our links down below if you want to get in touch with us. But yeah, We're gonna have some affiliate links soon as well. So
look out for the Patreon, where we will be speaking a lot about health, a lot about mental health, etc., etc. We're dealing with real stuff. As much as we like comic books and we're all about clean living and health. Health is wealth.
no, of course,
You
of
know,
course, of course.
So definitely
man.
look out for the Patreon.
Yeah, man.
We'll do some good stuff. Good stuff coming.
Defo. So yeah, send off them super thanks.
It is a bit of a super thanks.
Yeah, I
It
know,
is a bit
innit?
of a tongue twister.
Isn't it? Super thanks. Yeah.
Super
Send
thanks,
them
and we'll
off.
be super thankful.
Exactly, because you help out the channel
Yeah.
massively with that.
Even
man.
if you got nothing to say, just helping
Show
support
your
so we can
support.
do more. We will be putting in a lot of effort. We got some good stuff, some interviews coming with actors and people, athletes that you'll know. Hang on, watch this space.
So for my lot, bye bye.
Peace and love. Ching chong.